Look at the moon.
Oh my god, this is definitely not normal.
Look at the moon.
What is up? What is up, Blue Crew? How's it going, Green Giants? Welcome to another DL Talk. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for hitting the likes on the way in. Thanks to any new subscribers. We're almost getting close to 5,000 subscribers. We've already gone through the 4,100 mark. Next stop, 4,200. Appreciate you guys so much, man. Always grateful. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. I am always wrong, but the Blue Crew is always right. This is the worst show with the best community, and we got Silver Days, Tim Shea, Tyranny in the house, Legendary, the usual suspects, XRP, Free Me. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Full of XRP. Much love to all of you guys. Guys, once again, I'm so grateful for you guys tuning in. Day in, day out. We stream daily at around 5 p.m. PST. We had to push it back a little bit because we had some work at around 5:30. So we're just coming back from work, jumping onto the stream, hanging out with the Blue Crew. Once again, always grateful. Mule Shoe in the house. What's up, dude? Good seeing you. Alrighty, guys. Let's jump into it. Let's keep it crypto like we always do. Already grateful for the close to 10 likes starting off the stream a little bit later than our usual. I appreciate everybody who is maybe staying up a little bit later for the stream or anything like that. You guys are awesome. We got Expector, big announcements coming. Dude, Expector is a crypto to keep an eye out for in the XRPL because, man, we need one of these XRPL projects to be succeeding. And we got Wheats and Wins support behind Expector right here. And so looking at Expector token right here, at 4 cents right across the board, 50% down, 88 million max supply. Like, holy cow, man. This thing might be of some really good value, especially with their beta already out. You know, you got people who are actually actively being able to play the game, right? That's a big key. You got major partnerships in the XRPL, having land in the Expector verse, right? So I'm really excited to see where Expector could go. It's right across the board right now, 50% down on the year. I'm excited to see where this thing could go once XRPL really starts taking it, you know, to the moon, right? Then we'll see some XRPL projects that are real boats, hopefully like Expector, start to rise on up with it as well. Light 'em up. G is bringing the hopium. Always, man. The future is always bright, man. We're, you know, at the end of the day, digital assets are here to stay. You know, we'll ride the FUD whichever way it takes us, and hopefully we're holding on to at least one of these cryptos that hits the mass adoption phase, right? That's all that really matters at the end of the day, man. Hopefully we just got one that makes it to the mass adoption phase, that makes it to the billions of people out there across the world, right? Jumping into more news, Tiger Beetle doing riddles now. What are they, freaking Bearable Guy or something? But Tiger Beetle connected with the Interledger protocol, one of the fastest and safest databases out there, with Tiger Beetle providing, you know, infrastructure there for the Interledger stack. Tiger Beetle expects DIX to fail, and yet Tiger Beetle's low-level storage abstraction never returns an error. How is this possible? Join today live session of Iron Beetle to jam with the Market Lad. So, you know, hey, Tiger Beetle doing their thing. Always going to keep up with them just because they're a major contributor there with the Interledger protocol. Yeah, Expector is a cool project, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far out of it. I mean, you know, if they say they got some big announcements, man, I'm hoping it's, you know, truly big, like on a, you know, pretty big scale where this thing, you know, could be put on the map. And maybe we get a turnaround and some price, you know, action right there. We got it in deep reds right now. So what happens when these big announcements come out for Expector? Most likely goes down again, right? No, I'm just joking. Of course, we hope for it to be bullish, but you just never know in this space, man. HBAR Foundation Baxter ID is live from Times Square, powered by Miu Tech, built on Hedera. HBAR is a sleeping giant, without a doubt. You got identity solutions here with Baxter ID building on Hedera. Check this out. All over the... I mean, it's not really that hard to get some space in Times Square, though. I mean, you see like some BS coins getting freaking space over on Times Square, right? Like, but hey, good to see Hedera getting some love. It looks like we can show the video right now. It's not loading. You know, our computer sucks, man. Our laptop's starting to die from the years and years of support that it's done for us, dude. This thing has been with me since like basically, what, year 2 of us streaming. So just grateful for that. Gotta appreciate Nerdy sharing the good crypto humor right here, man. Check this out. Bitcoin at 60K last month. Looking pretty fine. Bitcoin at 60K now. What the hell's going on? What happened to me? What happened to my life? Right? BitTrue announcing a new campaign with XDC. Trade XDC and new XDC pairs to share $25,000 of XDC bonus pool. I mean, I'm liking that, man. So now we're seeing BitTrue supporting not only XRP and multiple pairs with that, we're seeing them supporting XDC and multiple pairs with that as well. Got to love what XDC is doing. So underrated, man. One of the Power 5, Power 6, whatever you want to call it, man. XRP, XLM, XDC. XDC is a sleeper, without a doubt, especially if it's still at 3 cents, 4 cents. My gosh, man. The elite don't know what they're doing when they're giving the Blue Crew these type of opportunities. They don't know that we're tigers, man. They just see like sheep from where they're at, up in their high castle, right? We're just in our blue castles. These elite, they're in like mega blue castles or something, and they're just looking down upon us going, look at those sheeple, right? They don't notice that we're like freaking tigers down here, man. They think the tigers look just like the sheep. Man, they're wrong. Full of XRP. Tim Shea, Luis in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you. You doing a little microdose in there, Luis? Shout out to you, man. Polkadot Space. Interesting that Polkadot Space is sharing this. Maybe we got a connection between XX Network and Polkadot that we didn't consider before. We got Polkadot Space Fearless Wallet introducing a new network, XX Network. The XX Network, first and only quantum-resistant and privacy-focused blockchain ecosystem. So damn bullish for the XX ecosystem. You got Fearless Wallet now listing the XX Network. It will support decentralized messaging, payments, and dApps, and was designed in response to growing public concern for user privacy as well as emerging threat of quantum computing. So XX Network, man, big deal without a doubt. I'm so thankful we can get like we've been able to follow this thing since day one, be able to get it at lows, sub 10 cents. And being able to even get it sub 25 cents right now, man. XX network is definitely looking really good, especially with that billion total supply. I think Blue Crew is going to probably have a majority of that supply anytime soon. Dude, Luis, shout out to you, man. Thanks for the $5 bomb, man. Every drop of support helps, guys. The super chats, the likes, the views, whatever, man. Hell, even you guys leaving comments on the video has been helping us out tremendously, and I hope we can keep that streak going, man. Just even leaving a comment of, the type of crypto that you guys like or keeping an eye out for, or just saying thanks or anything like that just really helps us out. And then of course we got our LOBSTR wallet QR code right here. You can see the type of assets we accept in our description below. We accept XLM, AQUA, SHX, all that good stuff, man. If you guys want to play with that, I love the LOBSTR wallet. It's fun to use. It's easy to use. It's got a good user interface. No complaints with LOBSTR. I mean, outside of like, hey, make sure that we're adding the correct assets on it. That's for sure. What's up, Crypto Navigator? Good to see you, man. What's up? Just tuning in for a little bit. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the support. As always, Crypto Navigator, good seeing you, my man. And it was good being on your show yesterday. We got rugged after we started talking about, Hedera, Algo, and XRP, the only three dealing with decentralized recovery. All of a sudden, we get rugged out of freaking Crypto Navigator system, and it's like as if Brave doesn't even recognize my devices anymore, right? It was freaking weird as hell, but it is what it is. We do tend to have technical difficulties as well. I doubt that we were, just rugged from the elite there, but it's just very strange, very strange. But nonetheless, awesome channel that Crypto Navigator has going on out there. If you guys don't know about it, we got Nwale Green Giant jumping on in with his Interledger egg. Salute to you, my dude. Much love to you, my man. But yeah, XX Network, guys, not sleeping on this project. I'm not, there's going to be a bunch of people talking about this project when it hits $1, maybe even $2 plus, right? But the Blue Crew's here at the ground floor. Hopefully it's the ground floor. You never know in this space. But we're here in the reds. We're here, seeing what they're building, seeing the type of connections that are happening here. We're very excited for the XX network, without a doubt. I was wondering what happened, G. I figured the rug was happening. Yeah, dude, it was just weird. Sometimes, Brave just decides to be weird and disconnects me and then acts like I don't even have a camera anymore. And it's like, I don't know. Maybe it was me, just chooching it up on your stream, and if that bothers you guys, by the way, like, I just, I'm like I don't care. Like, I'll light up and still talk crypto or whatever, man. Like, at the end of the day, we're all here to have a good time, good times, good vibes. Always great having you on. Yeah, appreciate you, Crypto Navigator. Much love to you, bro. Hit the Green Giant Nwale. Yeah, dude. Shout out to Green Giant Nwale, man. We got Christopher in the house. Everyone was all hurt with Tammy. Dude, I mean, what the heck, man? Yeah, like, we said this in another stream, man. I don't like people making fun of our queen. Dude, she's the queen of the Blue Castle, man. And she looked great, dude. Like, I usually was like, hey, Tammy is like, all right? But she looked great in that AMA, man. She's wearing her freaking, XRPL hoodie and Stellar shirt. Like, dude, most girls should get that type of fashion sense first and foremost. And then she didn't even have to do the AMA, right? She didn't have to step in for Sean Bennett, right? So, I think people were a little bit too hard on her in that AMA. Like, it literally was something that caught them off guard, and they had to just like think it up on the fly. And they're like, Tammy, let's have you step in. And she answered the questions to the best of her ability. Obviously, she's holding some things back, right? And dude, she's like an SF native, so she seems like a stoner. She probably is. I'm not judging what she does on her off time. She's building the future of the payments network, man. Like, do whatever you want, man. If you need a freaking smoke a J to relax with all the freaking pressure you got of the billions upon billions of dollars or trillions upon trillions of dollars that are going to be going through your system, I get it. I get it, man. None of us will ever know what that type of pressure is like, Angus Scrim in the house. What's up, man? Yo, Glitches. What's up, dude? Appreciate you guys. We're almost to 20 likes on the stream. Appreciate it. We streamed a little bit later than our 5 p.m. PST slot, and I appreciate, everybody's understanding and jumping on in. What's up, 50 Cent? Good seeing you as well. We had work at 5:30 earlier today, so we just came off work. Now we're here hanging with the Blue Crew, having a good time, keeping our eye of the tiger. Dude, Bank XRP has been on fire today, dude. This guy was sharing some really good info. First one, Canada announces data for real-time payment system launch. Here we go. Let's check this out really quick because, hey, real-time payments system launch, Bank of Canada. Are you freaking kidding me? Right? Or maybe not Bank of Canada, but Bank of Canada does have connections with Ripple, right? So Canada announces date for real-time payment system launch. The new RTR system for fast digital transactions is set to revamp Canada's aging payment infrastructure. Payments Canada, yep, Payments Canada has written stuff about Ripple. Oh man, it's one of those ones where you have to freaking subscribe to read more. So I'll read what I can out of it, but Payments Canada has announced that in collaboration with tech firms IBM and CGI, it will launch its real-time rails system for fast digital payments as soon as 2026, after the initiative suffered a number of delays since it has first announced a decade ago. Guys, this last half of the decade looks like it's going to be freaking fireworks for launching real-time payments, man. 2025 ISO 222 with the Federal Reserve Banks is going to be going live. You got Bank of England switching out their core settlement infrastructure in around 2025 or later on this year. You got freaking Payments Canada doing their thing in 2026. This second half of the decade could be freaking fireworks for the payment sector, especially for the private sector with payments, without a doubt. So, you know, bullish news. You know, right after though, like, what does it say right here? Real-time system for fast digital payments as soon as 2026. After the initiative suffered a number of delays since it has first announced a decade ago. And then you know the next line right under it is going, Ripple, the suppliers of the new real-time payment system using XRP. You know that's the next line, right? Like, we all know that. That's the reason why they want you to subscribe, so you can see this type of bullish news. But nobody does. Nobody does. Dude, VELO, bullish, loving VELO as well. VELO definitely, I wish people, like, the thing with VELO is I wish people talked about it more when it was in deep reds. Yes, I understand that VELO is still a value at a penny, but I just wish it was like people could see the value of these things when it's deep reds, right? When there's no sentiment towards it versus, oh, we saw it make some moves. Now we see the connections and the partnerships. It all makes sense. Let's chase the pump. And I'm not saying, you know, with VELO that that's the case, because VELO is still very far away from its all-time high, right? So there's still a great chance, but there's some cryptos like that, right? Like, you know, let's not wait for a crypto to go 123% gains in the past 90 days in order to finally start talking about it. Let's start talking about it when it's in the deep reds, like we do on this channel, right? We talked about VELO in the deep reds, talked about SHX in the deep reds, talked about, you know, what's another freaking crypto that's in the deep reds, you name it, it was probably talked about on this channel in the deep reds. We like looking for those opportunities. And like right now, VELO 4% down in the past hour, 21% down in the past 7 days, sub a penny. I still like it because of its supply and, like, you know, the type of quality of the project, but, you know, still kind of chasing the pump though, a tiny bit. It's like a tiny bit of a chase in the pump, but I understand why people are chasing the pump with it. Is that, you know, I'm more accustomed to getting into things on the reds, because then when they do get in the greens, I could take some profits and still hodl some of this asset, right? Tim Shea in the house. What's up, dude? All right, guys, let's keep going on with some more news. Bank XRP just on a roll, like I said. Check this out. Ripple Brad Garlinghouse on Fox this morning talking stablecoins and pushing for U.S. regulators to step up. Here we go. Oh, I don't think you guys hear the volume. Give me a second. But much love, Angus Scrim. I didn't mean to, you know, blow up on that with the VELO calls. That, you know, I hear a lot about VELO. It's like, but I feel like, am I still going to be hearing a lot about VELO when it gets into the deep reds? Is what I'm saying, right? Like that, you know, you come at me with the VELO love when it's in the gutters, right? let's see how your faith with VELO is tested when you're facing the deep reds, right? All right, here we go. Not when it's just only good times and like, oh, hey, price is going up, you know, this thing's gonna go moonshot and all this type of stuff, right? We're looking for the eye of the tiger here. We're looking for opportunities, right? VELO definitely one of those exceptions, right? But like, you know, let's find it when it's in the deep. You know, this is a good deep red opportunity. So half good eye of the tiger, half maybe wait for deeper reds. Who knows? All right, here we go.
This morning. Joining me right now exclusively is the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse. Brad, it's great to see you.
Great to see you again.
Thank you so much for being here. First, assess where we are in this market because crypto is up huge in just the last couple of weeks, right?
Well, it's been up. It came down a little bit this past weekend. But I think if you step back here over the last 6 months, Bitcoin's up about 250%. I think you're going to continue to see tailwinds, partly because of the ETFs that have been approved, which you and I spoke about in Davos, but also the upcoming halving, which is imminent.
Yeah, it's a great point. The ETF introduction really broadened out the market in terms of potential users, I think, and people wanted to get in on it, so they bought an ETF to do so. But you recently predicted that the crypto market will double in size to $5 trillion by the end of 2024. That is a big prediction just by the end of this year.
Yeah, I don't even feel like it's that big a prediction when you step back. And, you know, like any market, this is driven by supply and demand. You have decreasing supply for a whole bunch of reasons, the halving Bitcoin being an important one. You have an increasing demand, the ETF being a key part of that. And I think it's also people realizing that crypto plays a role as an asset. You know, it's a $2.5 trillion market. Maybe it's a little less than that now. But so it's basically just predicting it's going to double by the end of the year. And if anything, I think I probably under-predicted that.
I feel like Washington is still trying to understand this market, and the people writing the legislation or potential legislation here to put barriers and around this market. I don't know that they really understand the strength and the growth story here. But you think putting regulation around this, putting barriers in place is going to be a positive for this market?
There is no question. I mean, one of the headwinds that has held back the market, the largest economy in the world, the United States, has been one of the most problematic for the crypto market. Innovation, entrepreneurs, and capital have flown into markets that have actually constructively engaged this market. So Dubai, Singapore, even the UK, the EU has passed legislative progress here. The U.S. has really been behind the 8 ball. This administration, I think, has taken a pretty anti-crypto stance, led by the SEC. Gary Gensler, as the chair, has really taken...
Because he doesn't understand it.
I think there's
Well, maybe he does, and the people working for him don't.
It's not clear to me. I mean, clearly, I think you have politicians, and I would frankly call out Elizabeth Warren goes out and says the only people using crypto are, you know, bad actors. It's just not true. And the U.S. should have a pro-innovation, pro-compliance policy. This is good for, you know, in terms of growing jobs, high-paying jobs, growing the economy. And I think you're seeing, you know, people go out and just, you know, talking points around anti-crypto that it doesn't even make sense. This shouldn't even be a partisan issue. This is about growing our economy.
Yeah.
This is about leading the next wave of innovation. I was around Silicon Valley when the internet was booming, massive amount of value creation, massive amount of job creation. The blockchain and crypto space is here to stay, and I think that's become clearer and clearer. But the U.S. government needs to embrace that and put those clear rules around it so that all participants can play and grow.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned all of those countries because that's also an opportunity for you, obviously, at Ripple. I want to get your take on that because you recently announced Ripple is launching a U.S. dollar-backed stablecoin later this year. You say this bridges the gap between traditional finance and cryptocurrency. Tell us how that will play out, why it's valuable, and give us the growth story for Ripple. Where does growth come from at your company in the coming 3 years?
So to start on that last piece, Ripple, about over 95% of our customers are non-U.S. financial institutions. We sell payment solutions, we sell custody solutions around blockchain and crypto. We're going to keep expanding, even though the U.S. market, as we were talking about earlier, partly from a regulatory point of view, has been slow to adopt. The non-U.S. market has been really, really strong for us. And you're
going to be the infrastructure around all of that. That
is our goal. And we think that opportunity is huge. We think that's going to be great for Ripple. We think it's going to be great for XRP, which is a digital asset we use. So I'm very, very optimistic about that. I just think that the U.S. needs to figure it out.
And the stablecoin?
Oh, the stablecoin. So like Ripple has always been about how do we bridge this new world with a traditional kind of, people call it TradFi, traditional finance. And Ripple has always been that bridge. We started around payments and we sell into banks. A stablecoin, the demand for stablecoins has exceeded, I think, what people thought. It's a $150 billion asset class right now. Some forecast it to be over $2-3 trillion in a few years. The players in that space, particularly one called Tether, is a non-U.S. based entity. And the U.S., frankly, is kind of going after that because they want this to be regulated. highlighted. Just yesterday, there's a new bill introduced in the Senate to create some stablecoin legislation, which I think is a positive step of like, hey, finally we might get some forward momentum there. But I think that market's going to grow a lot. I think a U.S.-based player who is compliance first has a great role to play.
It's a great story to tell. Brad, thank you so much for being here.
It's good to see you.
Great to see you.
All right, so I mean, not as bullish as Thunder Goddess's statement about what, $20 trillion, right, by 2027. I think that's what she said, right? In the next 2 to 3 years, she was thinking $20 trillion for the digital asset space. And you got freaking, you know, he even says that it's a modest prediction, right? So that's pretty good. $5 trillion, dude. I'll take double. I know some people in the chat were saying, I kind of wish it was a little bit more, but once again, he's saying that he's like taking a little bit of a modest approach in terms of his prediction there, right? Whereas you have Thunder Goddess coming out saying 20 trillion within the next 2 to 3 years, right? Which is over the top bullish. You're talking a 10x on everything, basically, if it's still a speculative freaking market by that time. Brad's lowballing us. Yeah, no doubt. But hey, man, Brad's made predictions. Oh, God. Yes, Brad has made so many predictions. And sometimes they're a year or two late, right? So we got to be careful. You know, with Brad's predictions, even though he's saying 5 trillion, right? We could be expecting, okay, that means bull cycle's for sure happening this year, right? Maybe it's still just the beginning of the bull cycle by the end of this year, right? And it goes to, sure, maybe 5 trillion plus by the end of the year. And then we're talking like freaking 15 trillion or 10 trillion plus, you know, in 2025. We'll see. Yeah, she'd been smoking on that Cali special. Yeah, Thunder Goddess definitely, you know, very bullish on her digital assets without a doubt. More Corium, more Solo. Let's go, Drag Dubs. He's into the deep reds. Yeah, deep reds. Love them. Added more Corium on this dip. Let's go, Angus Scrim. That's why you're a green giant, my dude. Did you get some Ripple equity? I don't own any Ripple stocks, man. I don't have enough money to just like be like, okay, let me get XRP and Ripple stock. I'm not, you know, I'm not like, you know, some of these, you know, 40-plus-year-old men who probably even watch this channel. Hey, I'm getting close. I'm 34, but yeah, I don't, you know, I don't have, like, I'm freaking freelance, man. I work multiple jobs and all of them pay crap, right? So I don't have, you know, the type of money to be like, okay, let me throw some Ripple, throw into some Ripple pre-IPO stock and then, you know, have 100K or so XRP and all that type of stuff, right? I wish I had them type of bags, without a doubt. Casper also issued a stable coin. Let's go, Casper. Gotta love it, man. CSPR, definitely one of the highlighted Eye of the Tiger projects right there, man. Such a manipulated asset, without a doubt. Right there with you, man. What's up, Christopher? Hey, man. But hey, at least we still got an opportunity to get some of these digital assets, right? There's going to be some people who are way more rich than I am. Like, they're going to be so filthy rich from, you know, whether it's a $5 XRP or a $50 XRP or, you know, $5 XLM or whatever, $10 HBAR, whatever you want to call it. Dude, we're going to be filthy rich, but there's going to be some filthy rich MFers out there, man, who, you know, they're already rich in a way. They're already rich and they're just going to get even more rich from taking advantage of the digital asset space, man. I picked up the 250 minimum on Ripple. Damn, nice, man. What's up? What's up, everybody here? 2,500 is the minimum. Damn, dude. Whew. Yeah, I wish I had that type. I wish I had that just for one share. Just for one share, right? Is it just for one share, 2,500? Man, might as well just wait for the IPO and wait for that stock to launch because I got a feeling it'll be cheaper than 2,500 per share. Who knows? Casper's still doing 12% APY compounded every 2 hours on delegation. Let's go, dude. Gotta love Casper staking rewards. What do you think XRP stablecoin will do to Ripple private equity? I mean, I think it should do some tremendous things, right? Because since Ripple's the one that's issuing the stablecoin, that's, you know, coming out from their company. If this stablecoin starts to succeed, then that means that's a boon for Ripple themselves. And if they have their own stablecoin that they're, you know, most likely have already been testing, like, what do you think this whole stuff with Palau has been, right? They've been doing a freaking, you know, using Ripple Tech, XRP Tech using a stablecoin US dollar with Palau. They've already been testing this thing, right? Let's check that out again. Let's check out some info with Palau, Ripple, stablecoin, right? This is a good time to revisit some of these oldie but goodie pieces of news with the new information that we have, right? Okay. Yeah, there we go, right? So, yeah, Pacific Island Nation of Palau. So this is an oldie article, right? Back in November. Pacific Island Nation of Palau to launch national stablecoin backed by Ripple Tech. So they've already been testing this thing out, seems like, since like 2022 or something, right? This news article was released in 2021, it says, right? So on November 23rd, US-based major cryptocurrency company Ripple made an announcement regarding its new strategic partnership with the Republic of Palau. Specifically, Ripple and the Republic of Palau have learned or have teamed up to facilitate the launch of a national stablecoin. Palau's national stablecoin looks to be the main focus along the exploration of use cases backed by the XRPL ledger. The idea is to create a US dollar-backed stablecoin that leverages other services in the country, such as enterprise registration, right? So Palau chose Ripple because of its extensive expertise in blockchain and building global payment systems, and the XRP ledger because it's carbon neutral and 120,000x more energy efficient than the proof of work blockchains. Palau's move is to similar to El Salvador's. Neither country has fiat currency, and citizens use the US dollar as legal tender. So you already have, right? You already have the test net of that stablecoin. So if they're launching this freaking stablecoin at the end of the year, right? It looks like it's already been tested for a good bit. It's not going to be just like fresh out of nowhere. They've already been working with the stablecoin, right? Ripple has already been doing this type of stuff. You know, people are, you know, I think, you know, because we get so much news, right? So I think people had forgotten about this with Palau and what they've been doing with the stablecoin. And now we get the announcement of a stablecoin from Ripple, right? It looks like there's been successful trials with Palau, right? That's what I'm smelling right there. It's like, okay, Ripple announcing the official launch of their US dollar stablecoin. That means there's been some successful trials going on with Palau, right? Israel hit Iran and we started dumping oil. Yeah, I mean, that we were waiting for a freaking global catalyst, right? We were saying global catalyst would be in these 3 months. And I mean, dude, we were getting close. I was like, oh man, I guess we're not going to get the global catalyst. And it happened, unfortunately, in my birthday month. But hey, it makes sense in the month of Aries, the god of freaking war, right? That freaking stuff like this would start. It was all like, you know, we were expecting it to kind of harmonize with 2020 because a lot of similar events from 2020 have been happening in 2024. They just pushed it over a month, right? We had our crash in 2020 in March. This time, it's right in April. This is the main event, fellas. Let's go. Looking good doing it. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Yep, right at retracement levels. Let's go, dude. I mean, we're getting deep reds without a doubt. Just a funny video, man. This is so crazy, dude. Somebody who's like, this is what people do to clean. Is this what people in the future are going to do to clean their hotel rooms? Just check this out. This is nuts. By the way, guys, we got 35 viewers, 21 likes. That'd be awesome if we can get 35 likes and 35 viewers. And if we hit 50 likes, we're going to be upping the ante on our GDLT giveaway. We were so close to hitting 100 total likes from our last stream. You know, we almost upped it once again, but we got very close. I'm so grateful for the support. If we can hit 50 during the stream, we'll up it 10 GDLT. And if we hit 100 before the next stream, we'll be upping it to 30 GDLT, right? Or no, 20 GDLT. 10 GDLT if we hit 50. All right, here we go. Talk about paranoia, dude. Who does this? What the heck is this? Gotta burn all those germs, man. Always on a Friday. There we go. It'll happen on a Friday. mean, isn't the, like, hotel room cleaner person supposed to be doing this all for you? Like, they don't get paid enough for this. This is too much. Crazy, man. Crazy, dude. Just thought I'd share, man, because, like, ever since 2020, man, people have been such germaphobes and, like, getting really, you know, like, clean freaks more than ever. I don't know if you guys have even noticed it, if you guys watch, like, regular TV or see commercials, like, you know, things for, like, soap, detergents, or, like, anything like that. Like, it's just over the top, like, now. Like, it was always over the top. Like, that's the purpose of commercials. But, like, even more so, like, now you got people, like, spraying their freaking junk with their, like, you know, their body sprays and stuff like that. They're, like, spraying their freaking hoo-has down there and everything like that. Like, when did that become a thing? Like, that just came out of nowhere, right? Like, in the past, you would have people just spray their armpits, their chest, or whatever. Now it's like, oh, yeah, I guess I gotta spray my balls. Like, what? What's going on here? Guess I gotta spray my vagina. Right? Like, what the freaking hell is going on here? And, you know they put, like, weird stuff in that spray, so, like, they want you to spray it on your freaking genitals, so then you can, like, be, like, not fertile, right? Like, because of all the freaking depopulation crap that they want. They want less holders of digital assets. That's what they want. That's the purpose of the whole depopulation agenda, is to have less people having chances at getting digital assets. Everyone is a massive clean freak now. Dude, it's crazy, dude. Poor white blood cells are like, what are you doing? Like, we have a job that, you know, we're assigned to do, and you're not letting us do it. Like, white blood cells are going on strike in people's bodies, man. What happened to the arrows in the grocery store? I'm lost. That's great. That's good, Angus Scrib. I like that, dude. Or how about all the footsteps for the lines, right? This is 6 feet away. All those women's that use shower powder all those years got, oh my God, no way, Rudy. That is freaking insane, bro. That is insane, man. But yeah, I'll see some of that type of stuff, and I'm like, dude, but, like, I know I'm getting older, and I know I come from a different generation and stuff like that. But it's like, you're seeing this, and it's like, dude, it's just full, like, I don't think that the world is actually like this. I think the world that we're presented, I mean, obviously, you know, this is not like a big claim here, but the world that's presented, obviously, on these screens is definitely not the real world. And the fact that there's real world people copying what they see on these screens is freaking sad, right? It's like, oh, I should start spraying my junk now all of a sudden, right? I saw them do it in the commercial. I never even thought about that before, but I guess I should do it because, you know, just in case if I get some head, people want to smell my, like, Axe odor body spray or whatever. They got most people living in fear. Yeah, no, without a doubt, dude. No, yeah, big time fear, man. So many people that are afraid, without a doubt. So sad, dude. What's up, Fly Kiwi? How you doing, man? Shout out to Dexterous jumping on in. Yeah, a lot of people wouldn't last an hour in India. People would be like, oh my God, I feel like I'm already getting sick just being here. How can they live like this? Fear sells, dude. It totally does, man. I mean, you had freaking that movie Civil War, like, getting top of the box office in the past 2 weekends. Like, what the hell's going on, man? And then all the freaking programming, dude. Like, man, I don't even want to get into this stuff, but it's just stupid, dude. Like, you know, the Oscars awards that have gone and, like, all the movies that have won, and then, like, a big movie called Poor Things being, like, a major winner of a lot of these awards. I guess they think we're poor things, man, because we're about to go through some freaking hard times, and they're like, oh, poor little sheeple. They're about to go through some freaking crazy crap this year. Right? What's up, Tim? What's up, Elian? Yeah, excuse the side tangent on all this stuff, but it all comes back around, right? Hence the reason digital assets are even becoming a thing. Hence the reason digital transactions are even becoming a thing, right? You know, people are becoming such massive germaphobes. They don't even want to, you know, exchange cash anymore, but there's bigger reasons for that. They want to keep trace of every transaction that you're doing. That's the whole purpose of getting rid of cash. They want to trace every transaction that you're doing. And until they can freaking slap a QR code or a little chip into every dollar, right? You know, that's how it's going to be, you know, for right now, right? Have a good night, Crypto Navigator. Appreciate you, man. Have a good work day. Appreciate you stopping by and showing some love, man. Always good having you in. Yeah, pendulum swings back the other way. People eventually get sick of all the fear. Yeah, dude, I hope so, man. I hope so. You know, I'm interested to see, man. Like, I'm interested to see, you know, because people are going to be pushed to the brink, and I'm interested to see what they end up doing. I'm interested, you know, hopefully we, you know, could show the government, you know, what's up. But I'm afraid some people are just going to be sitting on their couches eating popcorn and enjoying the show, right? And then also cleaning their apartments and spraying their hoo-has. People are nasty, though. Only positive thing of what happened a few years ago was people actually washing their hands more. Dude, I mean, there was a lot of great things of that lockdown. Like, dude, over here in LA, it was the bluest I've ever seen the sky. No freaking joke. It was the bluest that I've ever seen the sky, especially when you're looking at downtown LA. There wasn't this brown ass smog above it or around it, right? It was the bluest I'd ever seen the sky. I was like, damn, you know what? It wouldn't be bad if people didn't have to drive. Like, if they were, you know, if they were forced to like drive every once in a while or whatever. If there was like some law of some sort of stuff like that. I know that would suck for most people, but damn, dude, it was just so good for nature. Like, the air even smelled better. Like, everything was great, right? Not everything was great, but the weather in terms of nature stuff, it was really good. Easy times make soft men. Yep, exactly, Legendary. You're right. Old man passes bedtime. Have fun, Blue Crew. Full of XRP. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for tuning in, bro. So ILP Summit's going to be coming up very soon, guys. Looking forward to what they got doing, what they got going on. And, you know, they're saying that they're involved with digital public infrastructure, DPI, driving the adoption of open payments through Interledger or increasing access to digital financial services. Tremendous, man. Interledger protocol, the only one. Like, we got all these projects that started picking up on the RWA vibe, right? The real world asset, you know, kick, right? We find these keywords and then everybody starts saying them all the time. RWA was already like, since the creation of these digital assets, RWA was the thing. But now it's like, oh, if we say RWA, we're drawing investors in our direction, right? You don't have any of them talking about DPI, though. You don't have any of them saying digital public infrastructure, right? The only one you got saying digital public infrastructure, DPI, is Interledger protocol, right? And they're the game changer, right? They're connecting all ledgers, not just blockchain interoperability. It's interoperability with everything, right? That's what it's all about. Let's jump into oh yeah, we got Polygon joining the IBC. Dude, you got Polygon on IBC, you got XRPL on IBC, you got Solana on IBC joining recently. IBC has been on a tear these past couple of months with involving some of these top tier, you know, layer one protocols into their system. So I'm really excited to see what's going to be going on, you know, with Cosmos in this next bull cycle, without a doubt. Just really awesome news for the IBC to just, you know, have these major connections with some of these top tier platforms. All right, let's go into the greedy greens and the deep reds with our Hail Mary list. Let's start off with the Hail Mary list here, man. Hail Mary list is, I mean, going off right now. SpongeBob up 105% gains in the past 24 hours. You got freaking GZX continuing its massive rise, especially in this past month, up 100 or 740% gains. Talk about an XRPL project that's going to the freaking moon right now. 1,000% gains in the past year. GZX has been killing it. Now it's in the triple zeros. I mean, we knew about this project at the 4-0 ranges, but holy cow, who would have thought Green Zone X would be going to the moon like this, right? And then you got BPM triple zeros, 3 up 30% of the past 24 hours. We talked about it in the deep reds just yesterday. So if you were jumping on it just yesterday, you probably got a nice little 30% gain today, but we still like it in the deep reds at 89% down on the year, 0003. Yeah, and then you got, you know, XStick, another XRPL project. So like XRPL tokens have made some pretty good gains in the past 24 hours. XR SHIB is up 16%. Like, interesting times with the XRPL like meme coins here for sure. We got our trash list, ETN. Sure, ETN went back down from the 006 to the 005 range, still higher than our original 002, where the Blue Crew was at right there, and we still believe this thing's destined for above a penny, man. I am not sleeping on Blue Lightning. This thing is just getting started. Smart contracts, Project Aurelius, been launched. More listings now for Electronium. There's more liquidity to get the Electronium. I am very excited to see where Electronium ETN Digital Pound Foundation member alongside with Ripple, Quant, and Avalanche, what it's going to be doing in this coming bull cycle. I'm very excited. You know, I think sub a penny ETN is just a tremendous value. And you got it at a 21 billion max supply. I think Electronium's going to definitely make its presence felt in this next bull cycle without a doubt. I think it's going to creep into the top 200 and possibly, maybe if it's super freaking bullish, you know, creeps into the top 100 and joins its digital pound brethren in the top 100 right there. Dude, you got 5 million GZX. Holy cow. Go, 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 Luis. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations to you, GZX, man. Congratulations to any of the Tigers. You know, golf clap. Golf clap for very well done. Very well done. You saw the opportunity. You took it. You're riding the, you know, the roller coaster on up. Tremendous, man. Flight to safety. What's up, Fly Kiwi? Good to see you, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We're getting close to the 30 likes, 36 viewers. I appreciate you guys. Much love to all of y'all. But yeah, Electronium, you know, still keeping our eyes out on it. I still like this crypto sub a penny big time. I like XTC sub a penny despite it being up 5% up in the past 24 hours. Gora taking a little bit of a breather, but this thing's been going on up. Dude, you know, Blue Crew, you know, we've been following this since day one, since freaking the announcement that Algorand chose it as its Oracle solution. It's been doing pretty well for us at 100% gains of the past 90 days. Not too bad. Plug-in Ply only at 3 pennies still. Basically close to red across the board, up 2%. I mean, I like Ply right there, doing its thing. You know, I'm a part of the XTC ecosystem. I like the XTC ecosystem tokens as well. I think there's sleepers without a doubt. Let's go into the deep reds for the trash list here. You know, deep reds, Tone Food, maybe decent right there, 89% down on the year at 001. You got Bitsong, man. Bitsong, dude. Sniff, where you at, man? Bitsong going under a penny now. What's happening? We're seeing the collapse of Bitsong right before our very eyes. Juno at 20 cents. Holy cow, but these are deep reds that maybe could be tackled right here. Sentiment's low. Cosmos ecosystem sentiment is pretty low right now. I like getting exposure to these Cosmos ecosystem tokens, staking them, compounding them, and waiting for the green days that come and the liquidity that's going to be coming towards the Cosmos ecosystem, especially with these new on and off ramps that they've connected to the XRPL, through Corium, through Axelar, through to Solana, to Polygon, to Polkadot. Like, let's go IBC ecosystem. Very excited. And let's see where Osmo is at right now, because Osmo is probably an undervalued asset right now, especially, dude, it's under $1. Let's go, dude. Osmo under $1, guys. Definitely a target of the eye. I mean, it's up 5% on the year, right? We don't like seeing that too much. We don't want to see any green across the board, but you're telling me it's 31% down in the past 7 days, 31% down in the past 30 days, 46% down in the past 90 days, with a 633 million total supply. Osmosis zone at 86 cents, looking really undervalued. I'm liking this, getting some exposure to the Cosmos ecosystem while sentiment is very, 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 very low, right? Let's see what other gems in the Cosmos ecosystem we got. I mean, AKT may come back down to $1. I hope so. I hope we can see AKT maybe come back down to $2 and start accumulating some of this, you know, cloud giant right here. Decentralized cloud, 388 million total supply. What else? I mean, dude, there's so many gems in the Cosmos ecosystem alone, right? DVPN, the Sentinel, the Blue Shield. You got 0013 right there for Sentinel. You could probably get 1 million Sentinel and just be staking this forever, man. This thing has just been growing. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen with the Sentinel ecosystem in this next bull cycle, without a doubt. Especially with them being the only ones tackling decentralized VPN services. What's another one? Yeah. Iris, right? Iris token. Iris token at 2 pennies right now. 2.1 billion total supply. Pretty gnarly dip for Iris token, but with that small supply, and it's, you know, pretty good volume. One of the first IBC enabled, you know, and basically like the sister to the Atom token. IrisNet's an interesting one to keep an eye out for. I'm sure there's more in the Cosmos ecosystem, to, you know, UMI, and then we like IXO and Regen, right? And all of these are like sub $1 billion total supply type of cryptos, right? IXO at 2 pennies at 151 million total supply. That looks pretty freaking interesting. Regen, right? Regen's on the up and up right now, though, up 50% in the past 30 days. We talked about it at around 3 cents, 4 cents. But we still like it. I mean, that supply is 148 million, and they're, you know, they're like one of the top regenerative, you know, finance projects that are out there, right? Let's go into our ISO list right here. I mean, you don't really, you got Subquery token. I don't think that's an ISO token. Like, some of these tokens are supposed to be on the trash list and they accidentally end up on the ISO list. But, oh, speaking, we had another crypto that got a listing on BitTrue today that I think is pretty interesting because a lot of Ripple members actually follow this token. It's called Omni. It's not on Live Coin Watch, unfortunately, but let me find that piece of news for y'all. I think the price of it is at around $24 right now, but it's a really low supply. Let's see where we can find BitTrue. Yeah, I got to share that news because this token's actually, you know, that BitTrue like lists a freaking ton of cryptos, right? So it's hard to kind of gauge which ones are the trash versus some legit ones. But let me see where it's at. Come on, where's my Omni at? There it is. All right, so new listing Omni is coming to BitTrue spot, Omni Foundation. And just checking them out really quick. I mean, dude, you got a Sheesh Burla from Ripple following them. All right. You got Matt Hamilton, developer of freaking, you know, he was an IBM developer, freaking Tau, you know, developer, Filecoin developer, Ripple developer, Adrian Hope Bailey helping out with the Interledger protocol, right? So this dude, and then you got Danny Aranda, who used to work for Ripple, also following the Omni network. So there's something interesting going on here with Omni, you know, and what they're doing. The blockchain built to unite all rollups, secured by over $1 billion in restaked ETH and powered by Omni, backed by Pantera, Spartan Group, 2 Sigma, and more. I mean, interesting project to just keep an eye out for, at least. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to go over the top into Omni here. X-Speed Racer, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for being a tiger and jumping on in and subscribing to the channel. Always grateful, dude. Guten Tag. What's up, Carsenio? Appreciate everybody who's watching, by the way. Always grateful for the support. Every drop helps you guys. You help us break through the firmament daily of this shadow band that we're under, but we're getting close, man. You guys are helping us get to 4,200 subscribers. We're already over 4,100. You know, once again, you guys know the whole deal. We'll keep repeating all the, you know, YouTube jargon because it seems to help, right? But you guys know I'm not like really all about that type of stuff. I'm not, you know, I've been trying, like, maybe we should make this channel a business and all that type of stuff, but then it just becomes, like, weird, right? I just want to keep it having, like, the good times, good vibes, hanging out with the blue crew here. I'm not trying to Brad Kimes it up and trying to find ways to, like, you know, incentivize y'all to give me your money, right? I'm not trying to find a, you know, no offense to Brad Kimes, but that dude's, like, such a business guy, dude. Like, that guy, like, the moment he had his channel and, like, probably had, like, a bunch of followers or something, he's like, okay, how can I... Now we can make this a business, right? Now how can I do meetups where I can charge like hundreds of dollars, right? But anyways, I don't want to talk crap. I don't want to talk crap about, I mean, everybody's, you know, done their work and have earned their place and wherever they're at, you know, but, it's just funny, man. You know, sometimes people are in it for the crypto for real. And then, you know, and the blue crew and stuff like that. And then some people are really in it for the, you know, for the business, right? Gee, even you said give me your money. I still won't do what you tell me to do. I've never said give me your money. Have I said that? Man, I thought my whole thing was like, I'll never tell you what to do. Oh, crap. I guess I'm a hypocrite. Got my own freaking... Got a Hulk smashing me in the face right now going, dude, you literally tell us what to do every stream. He's like, hey, man, you don't think you don't tell people what to do. You're literally telling us what to do every stream, bro. Shout out to you guys, man. Much love to all of y'all. XX Network, 7% up in the past 24 hours. But you guys know we like the XX Network anywhere sub 20 cents. XDC, sub 4 cents. We like Quant. I mean, dude, we had a chance at Quant sub $100 again. Back above $100 again. But I think Quant's massively manipulated. I think Quant is going to definitely catch a lot of people by surprise. Dude, I kind of wish that I had like a bag of 10 Quant, at least 10 Quant. If I could have 10 Quant, that would be amazing, man, because it does have that, like, this crypto has that type of potential to be like a multi-$1,000 type of crypto in the future, right? Because of how small that supply is. So, you know, it's crazy, man. You know, Quant, like, you just get super, it's kind of like a Ripple, right? But you don't see Quant community busting each other's balls or freaking destroying each other over like slow developments going on with Quant. They just freaking have like blind faith in it, right? I miss those days with XRP. Now people are just like, you know, freaking so critical about everything, man. Not trying to brat it up. Yeah, exactly. Bragg Garlinghouse, right? As we like to call him. He's Bragg Garlinghouse. So he's so bullish, he's bragging that it's going to be 5 trillion by the end of the year. We know it's going to be 5 trillion in 2025, Brad. We know you're maybe a little bit early on your prediction like you usually are, my man. Sologenic in the deep reds. I mean, you guys know how I feel about Solo and Corium at this point, man. Red light, green light. Give me those cryptos at 11 cents, at 10 cents. I don't care, man. If we start seeing Solo going to 8 cents, that's going to be interesting. Right? That's where it's going to be like, okay, now it's going past like long-term lows, right? That's where we might have to have a reevaluation about Solo, but that could also be the time that it finally turns around. Like that's the crazy thing with the digital asset space. But yeah, Sologenic, Corium in the deep reds, without a doubt. Casper, under 3 cents. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? I think people are starting to give up on Casper. Right? Because like they can't take the sideways action. It's just too much, right? It's too much stress, which is funny. It's like, you know, it's just a sideways crypto. It's not like you're losing. You know, there's probably some people who invested at like $5 or no, not $5, 5 cent, 6 cent Casper, for example, and now they're seeing it at 2 cents, seeing half of their portfolio gone, right? I get that, but Casper's freaking looking undervalued right here, man. I don't know. XLM at 10 cents. XRP under 50 cents. We got XPX back in the 000 ranges. We like, I mean, I don't mind it, dude. You know, keep giving us 000 XPX, right? I figure now that it's in the 000 ranges, I might wait for 0008. Just might wait for that. I want V2, but I hate ETH. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, dude. It's like, I don't want to have to pay, you know, ETH fees to get a crypto. But, you know, sometimes you got to jump through those hoops if it's a quality crypto. Gee, STS, XAI. Yeah, I've heard of XAI. I think XAI is on the trash list already. And then STS. Let's see what STS is. Stasis. Stasis, unfortunately, isn't being tracked on Live Coin Watch, if that's the correct one. Let's check out XAI again. Yeah, it's on the trash list already. Yeah, that's a deep red. I mean, it's red across the board at 63 cents, but it's also like not a year old, right? So this is kind of like a new kid on the block. So we don't know what the real floor for this crypto is just yet. I think I'm going to stand put with XAI and wait for this one to kind of crumble. I got a feeling, you know, like with barely year-old cryptos, I don't really like, you know, like, yes, it looks deep red across the board from the 90-day, but But I want to get some, a year of information on this thing so we can really gauge, like I want the market to finally decide what its true floor is before I really jump in, because I'm looking at the supply of 2.5 billion. I'm seeing something like a XX network that's around a similar amount of supply. And XX network, I think, is like a top, massive top tier project, right? So I think it has better value, should be valued more than an XAI is right here, right? But it isn't, right? So XAI, I think, has the potential to possibly go down to like a 20-cent range, right? Not saying it will, right? And this, but this is, I like that it's right across the board as like a, dollar cost average, maybe just start maybe creating a little bit of a position there, right? Throw some coffee money in there. But I won't be going like big into this deep red until I can get some more information. But maybe chipping away little by little. Why not? Oh, shout out to you, XP Racer, man. And shout out to, Uncle Buster and Berserker or Zerk. Uncle Buster and Zerk. Shout out to them for the support, as always, and for letting me even be on coffee time when I jump on. Appreciate those guys, and appreciate to any viewers who found us through coffee time with Uncle Buster and Berserker, and extra bullish hour with the Bagman or Crypto Navigators live stream, or hell, man, where's Rain at, dude? Hopefully Rain comes back out with Friday nights with Rain. But hey, man, Nerdy's been doing his thing too. So shout out to Nerdy. Shout out to however you guys found our channel. Shout out to the channels that support us, because it helps us break through the firmament, man. I swear, dude, like honestly, I'm so grateful to those guys, like Uncle Buster, Berserker, and Bagman, because like we've been doing this for so many years, you guys, and like the best so far that we can do, even with support from the Bagman, even with support from Coffee Time and Uncle Buster, is close, 4,100 subscribers. So I'm grateful to all of y'all who tune in day in and day out and support this channel. Omni is on a bunch, good volume. Yeah. Omni's on bigger exchanges too, G. Nice. Is it on Coinbase? Does anybody know if Omni is on Coinbase? It's also a blue crypto, right? If you blew it, they will come. And Omni, hey, I like seeing Ripple reps following this project, right? So there may be a connection with Omni that we might not know brewing in the future, right? I found G through Bags. Yeah, dude. Shout out to the Bagman, dude. We all know. We all know Bags is like low-key made this channel what it is, dude. Like honestly, if I've never been on Extra Bullish Hour, I honestly don't even think we would still have, like, I don't even know if we would be at 2,000 subs. For real, man. I don't even know if we would be at 2,000 subscribers. So I just want to give a shout out to them. Yeah, we're in the trash time right now. This is garbage time, and you never know what you're gonna find in the trash.
I mean, man, we found some amazing shit out there today. I mean, the kind of shit I didn't think you could find in the trash, I mean, man,
we're just a bunch of Charlies on our mountain of trash, trying to figure out what's the next piece of trash, right? When are we going to find that next saber that we could just hold on top of our pile of trash, right? Just yelling from the top of our lungs. Haha, I found one. I found the next SHX. I found the next Great Gains, right? What's that next piece of trash that's going to take us to Trash Mountain, y'all? That's going to bring us on top of Trash Mountain there. Rose Network has been doing all right. Like, I kind of dig the Rose Network, man. I like seeing Band Protocol making connections with Oasis. I think XRPL is going to show some connections with Oasis and what they're doing here. I like the Oasis protocol. I like it from its all-time high at 60 cents to 9 cents right now where it's at. I don't mind having some position in the Blue Rose that is Oasis Network right here, right? Blue crypto, gotta love it. Great volume going through it. Definitely digging what Rose could do. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, XRP, man, right across the board. Are you kidding me? Are we going to see 45-cent XRP? Let's go. Dude, we got $1.97 EWT. What is going on with the world? What is going on with the elite? Right? Of course, they just want to get themselves some cheap bags. That's what they're doing. Right? They're just trying to get more of these cheap bags. That's what they want. But they don't realize Blue Crew also sold and took profits at the greens, right? And that we're going to be freaking buying these deep reds as well, right? They didn't realize that. They didn't account for the blue crew to free what? There's a group out there that's actually pretty smart and is taking profits when they're seeing green all over the place, when they're seeing a page full of green on cryptos. Wow. We got to ban them. We got to shadow ban them as much as possible. That's what they're doing. Algorand's in the deep reds yet again, man. We may get a 15-cent algo, man, but I like, DCAing on the way down here with algo. We know where its bottom was at from the previous lows, right? And if we're hoping, dude, that's the thing that we're really hoping for now, you guys, that we got this, since we've gotten this recent pump, is that we're hoping now that we can respect, find support just above what those previous lows were, right? So let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's see if algo chart could help us, see that, right? Okay. So algo's already gone past one previous point of resistance and broke through towards the downside, right? Now we're at the next level, getting pretty close to the next level of resistance, which is around the 14-cent range is what we're seeing here. 14 cent range. You saw Algorand's price come down to that low, but it came back up for the meantime. We'll see where it's going to go, right? It could break through that form of resistance and we start going to the 10-cent algo, right? The extreme low that we had previously was 8-cent Algorand, right? So anywhere between 9 cents and 10 cents, and maybe just dipping just slightly into 8 cents, would be still respecting or creating a higher low than the previous low, right? And if you zoom out yet again, right, and you do the fibs, right? Let's do the fibs here. Let's delete all of this stuff, right? I mean, if you even look at the the stochastic RSI, the MACD, all of this stuff is lining up. This is what we love the freaking deep reds for, you guys, is to find these type of opportunities, right? So you go from the low to the high. Sure, you still have some room to fall even more for Algorand here. We could get a short-term relief rally though, kind of try to trick people that it's coming back, right? So you get a little, move up to like 20 cents, maybe 22-cent Algorand, right? Nice little pivot back up, and then you create your head and shoulders pattern, and then maybe it comes back down to the 10-cent, 12-cent range, right? But Algorand still looking pretty damn good, man. I like buying during this, major sell-off, dude. Algorand's been selling off really since March 14th, right? So we're already over a month of bearish pressure against Algorand. Hopefully May turns things around. I like having some points of entry at around this. Like, this is where I like to start chipping away on some algo, right? And staking and compounding, right? Is around this price range, 16, 10 cents. That's the window of accumulation for me, right? What up, Apex Crypto? Good seeing you, dude. Always appreciate the support to the channel. Shout out to Apex Crypto's Blockchain Builders Report. If you guys don't know about the Blockchain Builders Report, I don't know what you're doing with your lives, but it's all good. You got us. You got the Blue Crew. You got Blockchain Builders Report helping you out. So you'll probably start doing something with your life sometime soon. But yeah, top 10 projects, Ethereum, Cosmos. We talked about how bullish we are in the Cosmos ecosystem right there. Jupiter, caused to be bullish on Solana, right? Because Jupiter on Solana, good amount of freaking developers right there. Surprising to see freaking Luna Classic up at what, 319? This is absurd for Terra, right? Optimism at 278, Multiverse at 268, Cardano 268, right? Neutron, you got Flow Chain at 226. Flow is looking secretly pretty bullish right there, man, for being a top 11 in terms of active developers, and they're probably a deep red right now. Flow Chain's a very active project, man. So yeah, Flow Chain 12% down on the year, 83 cents right now with an all-time high of $42.48. My lord, right? Of course, it hit that all-time high when it first originally launched, so let's not even count that for Flow Chain. But really, what we need for Flow Chain is about $5, right? Can we get at least like $5, maybe $10 out of Flow Chain, sometime soon, right? Knowing there's those active developers, and they got a supply of about 1,482,000,000. To me, that's I don't know if I'm going in on flow to tell you the truth here, but like, it looks interesting. I mean, you got those active developers, you got the volume going for it. There's a lot of good things going for it as well. It does look like there's other cryptos I would like to get exposure that I think are more valuable, but Flowchain looking like a real boat out there without a doubt. Polkadot at 199. Polkadot's definitely one to keep an eye out for. Internet Computer is like a lot of these, especially during these red times, I like going for the top tier, like layer ones, right? So Cosmos ecosystem is going to probably be a part of this next speculative bull cycle. Solana, right? What are avenues that a lot of people are going to be going towards in this bull cycle? They're going to be going through the Ethereums, obviously. They're going to be going through the Solanas, obviously. The Cosmos, right? Polkadot, Polygon. What's another one? Near Protocol, right? ICP, Hedera, right? It's a lot of good ones. You got the rest here. You got Hedera at 131 active developers. Not bad. I'll take it, right? You got XRP, pretty good consistency with active developers. You would like to see more, obviously, right? At 42 active developers ain't going to cut it. Let's see a little bit more XRP. Come on now. WorldCoin at 40 active developers. You got XTC Network at 39, right? Flare at 25. So Flare has actually, I think Flare's moved up, right? The list, if I'm not mistaken, right? Apex Crypto. So Flare's moved on up the list. You got Algorand at night. Dude, yeah. Algorand and Ocean Protocol took some dumps in terms of active development. I like seeing Corium stepping in right here for this quarter. That's good to see Corium on the rise there. Kronos took a little bit of a dump as well. I mean, it's all scattered all over the place, but some of the winners that have gained the most active developers in the from quarter over to quarter, or from the last quarter, you got Terra, 209. That's big. Cardano, dude, yeah, we may get a Luna revival for all we know. Who knows, right? This is a crazy space. SUI, very interesting with that one. That one looks like an up and coming project right there. SUI, we've talked about SUI before. It's a blue crypto as well, right? They're the ones building that little gaming console that lets you make blockchain, lets you earn crypto while playing blockchain gaming and all that good stuff. Whatever happened to Lisk token? We've talked about Lisk in the past. Lisk is a sleeper, dude. I mean, this was in the deep reds not too long ago, you guys. Now 61% up on the year. We still like Lisk. I think Lisk is definitely a sleeper. It's a blue crypto. 119 million total supply. And look at the quality of the people who are like, I mean, just on the surface here, of the people who follow this project, right? You got Pierce's Technology, right? You got let me see. You got Dragon Chain following them. You got Interledger Foundation following them. You got Big Chain DB following them. You got Siacoin following them. You got the Digital Chamber following them. You got Jeremy Allaire of Circle following them. You got the SVP of Ripple X Ripple following them. You got Eric Voorhees, building, his stuff with Bitcoin and other projects as well following them. So like, I think this crypto is like something that's being slept on, man. There's a lot of cryptos that just don't have like any sex appeal, right? And I feel like that's the thing that's going, like, for me, this looks great. This looks like a good opportunity, right? It looked like a good opportunity when it was in the deep reds as well, right? But for others, they rather look in other directions. But I'm seeing good volume. I'm seeing good quality of followers for this project. It's an OG crypto that's been around for a good bit as well. So it's gone through bear and bull cycles before. I mean, I don't know what there's, not to like with Lisk, but, it's hard to get the sentiment of the blue crew to kind of come around on that project as well. But anyways, guys, I am thinking of one crypto on the ISO 200 or the ISO list here. Which one crypto am I thinking about? Start guessing, blue crew. I'm putting on the countdown first, and then I'll be back. I'm going to write it down, and then I'll shout it out. You guys can start guessing away. Much love to the blue crew. And I don't think we hit 50 likes for the stream. So we're going to be giving away, well, let's give away 3 GDLT. Let's give away 3 GDLT while you guys are guessing. All right. Countdown begins. Dum, 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 bum, 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 bum. Dum. 30 seconds. 30 seconds, 20 seconds. 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, stop guessing, y'all. Stop guessing. Too bad. I don't think I saw it. I don't think I saw it. Stop guessing, y'all. Nope. Legendary, that doesn't count. Your last answer does not count. I'm sorry, bro. It does not count. It was just after the time. Q and T. It was Q and T. You lost, Legendary. You lost. All right. What is that? What is that? You know, freaking little rant from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory when he's like, "You lose, sir. Thank you." We're rolling it over, man. We'll keep trying if you guys keep trying. I appreciate y'all.
I'm gonna keep trying if you guys keep trying. Let's keep rocking and rolling, man. I'm gonna.
Excuses, Legendary. It's okay, man. You just have a slow trigger finger. It's all good. It's all good. We understand. The blue crew's not gonna judge the Hulk, right? We're not gonna judge the Hulk of the stream, dude. It's all good. Do what you like. If it's internet lags, okay, we'll believe you. We'll believe that it's internet lag, my dude. But anyways, much love to the blue crew. Much love to the green. You win nothing. You lose. You get nothing. Much love to the blue crew, guys. Thanks for the 35 likes, despite it being a little bit later of a stream. I appreciate y'all. And if we get to hit 100 likes before the next stream, and that's amazing that we can even get close to that, you guys. Like, I'm so grateful. I'm just trying to keep it fun for all of you guys. If we can get close to 100 likes, or I mean hit 100 likes for the next stream, we'll up that ante, and it's going to be 20 GDLT token, 23 GDLT token. It seems like we keep doing 23. That's an interesting number I'm not a big fan of, but hey, you know, let's do 24. We're rolling it over. It's 24. It's going to be 24 GDLT. The X amount of GDLT, right? Oh, you guessed Q and T, Tim Shea? No way. Stop it, Tim Shea. Stop it. Did you guess it before let me see. Stop it, Tim Shea. How does Tim Shea win all the time? Let me see. I'm looking, man. You got me sweating here. You got me sweating, my dude. I see Legendary first, bro. I see Legendary first there. And then you came up with Q and T, Tim Shea. It was, yeah, Legendary was first with the Q and T there. Here, I'll show you the chat. But even though like his answer still came in later, but yeah, Legendary's answer for Q and T was ahead of yours on my chat here. But you know, I know everybody wants some clarity, and I know Tim Shea is a scoundrel for his GDLT token. Dude, what the heck? Now I can't even reload the page. Gosh, you're just gonna have, I mean, Tim Shea, if you really want me to pop it out and prove it to you, I'll pop it out and prove it to you, man. It's like right now, it's like you could see right here, I'm hitting reload and it's not even letting me load my like live page. Okay, give me a sec. Man, my laptop's starting to die, bro. My laptop's starting to die. Poor thing. All right. Okay, let's go into this chat. I gotta prove it to Tim Shea. I know Tim Shea's like, damn, dude, I got a feeling he's trying to snub me out of my freaking GDLT token. Tim Shea, we know you win all the GDLT token all the time, man. But yeah, right here you can see on the list. Let me see. Legendary right here. Legendary QNT first. And then Animal. And then Tim Shea. Alright? 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 Will you stop pointing a gun at my head for my freaking GDLT token, Tim Shea? No, I love y'all. Appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much for supporting the stream. Thanks for hitting the like on the way out. And also while on the way out, if you guys can leave a comment on this video. I mean, it's just really quick. Like, just leaving a comment of your favorite crypto or whatever. You know, it just tremendously helps the, you know, the traction with the channel, helping us grow, you guys. So I appreciate y'all. We got like 29 viewers. If we could get 29 likes for the stream, I mean, 29 comments, that would be amazing. Shout out to all of y'all. Much love to the Blue Crew. I am always grateful. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. We got the eye of the tiger, and we keep it crypto. I'll see you guys in the next Deep Red. Much love. Adios.
The moon.
Oh my god, this is definitely.
Look at